Next up is my trusty peppers. They're at the end of the road, guys, so I'm just gonna take out what's left and what's good, and I'm gonna cook it. So I usually just cut off the little corners of it just to make sure, that's fine. I'll cut off the corners, a little bit of corners, just to make sure, and then I'll work with what I have on the other side, what I have left over. Sorry, it's kind of dark here, guys, until I get my tripod. Okay, I gotta get a P.O. box because I already have people sending me in my other channels media. Look at me in Facebook and look at me on YouTube. They're over there and they're telling me, oh, we want to send you some utensils or this and that for your kitchen. They don't want me to be po no mo. Help me, guys. Give me some likes. Give me some follows. Comment. That way I can buy some utensils. I need my peoples to be more interactive with me. Okay. So that was the last of the peppers. I'm going to use them, yeah. Can't let it go to waste. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to rinse them out. Because you never know. So you like to have everything rinsed out. And I'm going to throw them in my trusty deep skillet. Okay? Hold on, guys. I dry my hands. Try to have as much as I can at hands, you know what I'm saying? And so I love the way the colors pop. I always like the colors of peppers. And I don't have green in here, but I would have had green, okay? If I had some green. Remember, it's cooking with what we have. I'm going to go ahead and open my peas. And I'm not going to put this whole bag in there. Are you crazy? This bag is going to last me, guys. I'm going to add a little bit of peas. I'm going to show you in a minute. And I'm going to add the corn. By the way, guys, Aldi food store, Aldi supermarket, Aldi grocery, however you want to call it, is amazing, guys. Amazing. Their food is so good. Their frozen foods are amazing. I'm telling you. This is so good. And look, here we have there you go. I have the sweet peas. I have corn. I have my onions and my peppers in there. And it's all about, and the olive oil. It's all about letting it marinate, letting it cook. This is cooking at a low flame. Okay, at a low flame. Because I don't want it to get dried out. And I want it to go ahead and cook with a lot of flavoring. Another thing I'm going to do to this one is I'm going to give it a squirt of lemon. Boom. That's going to give it a little zest. That's going to give it a little zest. Chef Ramsay, where you at? Where you at, Chef Ramsay? I know you see me out here cooking up a storm in my pole kitchen. My pole kitchen, as in pour. Okay? So the last piece de resistance, and I'm going to pop that up a little bit now. Popped up the flame just a little bit. Okay? It's going to be the contents of this bag. Bam. Oops. My bad. Things happen, guys, in the kitchen. This is the packet that it comes with. It's the sauce. Okay? We're going to go ahead and put all of this in here, guys. Look at this. Once this all starts melting in, this is going to be delicious. It has chunks of chicken, and it has broccoli chunks, your lo mein. It brought this sauce, which is delicious, to add to it, and a couple of the other spices that I'm going to add right now. So I'm giving you a little update as to how it's cooking. It's getting really nice. The colors are amazing. It's popping, guys. Remember, it's frozen foods, and I'm cooking it at a low flame. So it's going to take time to, to cook and to marinate. But you know what? It's going to be delicious. And the noodles. And let me tell you, that pack, this pack with the corn was 99 cents. The peas were, I think, $1.29. And the package itself of the lo mein with the chicken lo mein, was $3.59, guys. And with some stuff that I already had at the house that I added, you do the math. For less than $10, we're eating tonight, guys. This is gonna be lunch, but this is also gonna be supper, because it's just mom and I though. But even so, a family of 4, even 5, mess around 6, you could even serve. You just gotta portion the plates out, obviously, but you could feed as many, because if Jesus fed 50,000 with what, a couple loaves of bread and a couple of fish, you just pray on it, pray over it, and ask the Lord to stretch it out, baby girl, and you will be able to give that to all your kids. Mamas, there you go. You got a $10 meal that's healthy, because this is healthy, guys. Okay, and wait till it keeps cooking and it keeps, breaking up, because you got to let it break up on its own, so it could just keep cooking really nicely, okay? And we're going to just take a minute, and then we're going to check it again. Okay, let's check and see how it's coming along, guys. Alright, coming along nicely. The noodles are starting to break up in it, which is nice, which is what you want. The broccoli's starting to cook and thaw out, and it's cooking really nicely. You can tell that that's nice and fresh. Okay? So delicious, guys. And it's the aroma, oh my God, the aroma is unbelievable right now. You know what, I'm going to add a little. You can always think about it as you're cooking it, and you say, you know what, I'm going to add a little bit of this and I'm going to add a little bit of that. So what I was thinking about adding was, I'm going to add a tiny little bit of garlic to it, because I want to bring in that flavor that only the garlic can bring. So I'm going to go ahead and get that garlic. I got the sauce right here. The sauce that came with it. It's a nice little sauce. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to just break it up in a couple of pieces like this. Okay? And then we'll put it in a minute. Okay? But let me just... I know I use a lot of the napkins. That's why I use the cheap ones. I always buy the cheap napkins because, believe it or not, shoot, you're just using that to tear up and throw out. So, ain't no need to be all fancy up in here. Let me get Nature's Promise. For those that haven't seen it in the other video, is the minced garlic. I also like the crushed garlic, and I also like to use the garlic paste. Also delicious. So I'm going to go ahead and just take a little bit of garlic, not much, just a little. And I'm going to add it to my mixture. And I'm just going to go ahead and stir it in. And that's already adding, oh my God, a flavor and a taste to it that I can tell. Because I love garlic. I love garlic. So, And if by all means, if you wanted to add more noodles to this, you could. You can add a little package of ramen noodles to this, because it's almost the same texture, and so if you needed to add more because you needed to extend the meal for more family, you could do that. And so this is how pretty it's looking, guys. Look at that. And that's healthy. I mean, shoo. Is what we have, so it better be healthy, because it's what we have. Don't you realize that whatever you have and you eat, that's good for you, because that's what you had. You cannot eat what you didn't have, so it won't hurt you, because it's what you had. Okay, so you just cook that, you eat that, you thank God as you cooking it and eating it. This is what's bringing in the color, guys. Okay. So, yeah. Let's mix all of that together. And let's let that start mixing in with that. So that can start bringing in that flavor. This has soy in it. This has paprika. A little bit, not a lot. I read some of the stuff that it brings to infuse it with the flavor also. But look at that, guys. Tell me that's not looking delicious. Tell me. I dare you to tell me. No, sir. Leave your comments. Let me know how you think about this meal. For less than $10, how delicious this is looking, smelling, and it is going to taste amazing, guys. Okay? It's going to taste amazing. And you don't have to serve these in big plates, you know. Try to keep those plate sizes down. Personally, I'm going to plate it. Chef Ramsay. I always think about Chef Ramsay when I say I'm going to plate it. But I am. I'm going to plate it in a nice, you will be proud of me, sir, a nice white little plate that I had gotten these at the Goodwill. Okay, and I think I have like 3 of them only because, hey. But that's going to pop against that white. See that? That's going to pop. So you always want to make an impression, you know what I mean? You always want to make an impression. Hello. You always want to make an impression, even for yourself. When you present your own self, your own plate of food, you want that plate to look really nice, you know? So if you're presenting it to your kids, to your mom, in my case, to your family, to your friends, to whoever, you want to plate it and plate it right. Plate it with the plates that you got in your kitchen. Try to color coordinate. If you have solid colors, even better. If you have something colorful, try to use it for something that's less bold in color in your meal itself. Girl, I've been picking up all these tips from my boy. I'm telling you, Chef Ramsay. And you know what I did? I picked it all up from him, and then I brought it to my kitchen, to my pole kitchen. Yes, I did. And I came up with my own twist and ways of feeling good about myself and my kitchen. My kitchen needs a makeover, guys. I just got this house last year, as you remember. It's a total fixer-upper, total. And I still haven't gotten this far to the kitchen. But you know what? Or the bathroom. But you know what? Some great meals are still popping up out of this bad boy. Thanks to Chef Ramsay. I'm telling you, thank you. And to Aldi, where I get all my cuisine. And I'm telling you, some amazing meals are popping out of here, guys, for the Lolo. Follow me. Keep an eye out. I'm not going to stop bringing you recipes. Let me know if you like the recipes, because it's important. It's important to know how, how's it doing? How's it looking? How's it, is it helping you? Is it benefiting you? I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. Tell me, little girl, 'cause I need to know. All right, so boom. Give me a second. Let me just get this really cleaned up. Always clean around the edges of your plates, guys. Okay, never ever give a plate that's, dirty. Bam! And there you have it. As Chef Emeril Lagasse would say, bam! There you have it. Okay? Amazing. The flavors are amazing. It looks amazing, guys. For less than $10. From where? Aldi. Until next time, I hope you enjoy. And remember, cook whatever you have in your pole kitchen and make it worth $1 million.